I'm Shannon Thrasher, and this is 30 Second Tactics. Today, guys, I'm just going to whip out a real quick story, a funny story. I think is a funny story. Break up your day, get you some stuff to think about, send you on your way. This story needs a little context in that, personally, I grew up in California. I lived in a county that had about 10 million people. And then I moved to Alabama later, and the entire state of Alabama is about 4 million people. So to say I moved from the big city to the rural area is, an understatement at least. So based on that, not too long after I came out to Alabama and started policing, we got a call that came in as an overdose. So get there, open the door, and first of all, I don't know why it's always someone you wouldn't want to see this way, but the lady who answers the door is naked from the waist up and jumping around and flopping around and causing a scene, and the typical hysterical woman that there is no consoling her. Okay, ma'am, where's he at? Okay, ma'am, go find a shirt. Didn't matter what you told her. She would not calm down for the first few minutes we were there. So that's funny enough as it is. And again, I say funny looking back on it, not at the time when I thought maybe someone's life was in danger. Then it was very serious, and I needed to get her to calm down so I could get some information for her. So anyway, what we find is her husband, also butt naked, because he was in the shower and had passed out. So she thought he was poisoned because of drinking too much, basically alcohol poisoning. So the paramedics are coming and they're working on him, and I'm trying to get some information from him. What did he drink? How much of it did he drink? Well, she keeps saying he drank some Wildcat. We've been drinking some Wildcat. Now, I'm not a big drinker. I've never heard of Wildcat. I assume it's some kind of whiskey. So I'm trying to get her to tell me how much he drank. Of course, that helps the paramedics and stuff. And let me skip ahead to say that, with the help of some sternum rubs and some smelling salts and some other things, the paramedics got him awake and he was fine, and he's probably still out drinking Wildcat today. I'll skip ahead just to make you guys feel better in case I say something that sounds mean about somebody who's dying, because he wasn't dying. So anyway, get back to trying to figure out how much of this alcohol he had drank. So all she's telling me it's Wildcat, and I don't, she said, I said, well, how much did you have? Is it a fifth? Is it a gallon jug? What is it? Well, the bottle was full. She said something like the bottle was full, and I've had 2 shots. Okay, so the bottle was full and you've had 2 shots. Whatever else is missing from the bottle, whatever estimate we can make, is how much he had. Great. Go grab the bottle for me. And again, at this point, I'm thinking Wildcat is some kind of, whiskey brand that I haven't thought of. Wild Turkey I'd heard of. I'd never heard of Wildcat. So she goes and brings back a bottle, and it's one of those bottles, and again, I'm not a big drinker, but it looked to me like it'd be about a half a gallon bottle. And it is a bottle of Jim Beam. And with what appears to be Sharpie magic marker, Jim Beam has been crossed out and Wildcat has been written on the label. And the whole point of the story is, a city boy who grew up in Southern California and then moved to Alabama. This was my first experience with moonshine. So that's what it was. It was basically homegrown, good old boy, country backwoods moonshine that someone had just stuck in an old liquor bottle and wrote Wildcat on it with a magic marker. So that's the story. I don't know if it's as funny to you guys as it is to me, but it's an interesting story. I like to tell every once in a while. So if you, again, like I said before, if you guys are enjoying these story videos, let me know and I'll keep them up. And if they're boring you to tears, let me know and I'll do something else. All right, guys. That's what I have for you this week. As always, work, train, repeat. Stay safe.